I want to share with you all a story today of when I realized from firsthand experience that jiu-jitsu was legit and why I believe it is the best form of self-defense for you. Howdy everybody, welcome back to the channel where our goal is to provide relevant education and accurate information for all things self-defense from the civilian perspective for civilians. My name is Craig. Today we're going to talk about when I've got two instances when I realized, oh my gosh, jiu-jitsu really works. So as I'm filming this, guys, I am a two-stripe purple belt. I've been training well over 5 years, and I've got about over 1,500 hours of mat time. So these two instances are kind of the same. And before I get to that, I want to kind of caveat, I'm not crapping on other outstanding martial arts such as judo, wrestling, sambo, Muay Thai, things like that. I just believe from my experience, jiu-jitsu encompasses a lot of what those other martial arts teach. We have adapted, or jiu-jitsu has adapted its style to meet whatever problems that might present itself. And so in my opinion, it's the complete package. We've got submissions, we've got pins, we've got bottom game, we've got top game. So whatever you can think, jiu-jitsu has those. My definition of jiu-jitsu is this: being able to control somebody who doesn't want to be controlled without hurting yourself and or them. And so that leads me into my story. It's pretty much the same. I'm going to kind of sum it up into one. Both times, there were two brand new people who walked into the gym. At this time, I'm a blue belt, so I probably got maybe like 2.5, 3 years underneath or mat time that I have been training. One of the individuals was about my size, so I'm about 6'1", 230. This individual, I think, had just gotten out of the Marines, mid to late 20s. This guy is a monster. So one of the scariest things that I can tell you about an inexperienced person coming out on the mats is if they are big, strong, fast, and athletic, but they don't necessarily have the skills and they don't know how to control their body. It's this very similar to like a brand new rattlesnake. If you get bitten by a baby rattlesnake, they unleash all that venom because they don't know how to manage or regulate that venom. The same way about a brand new or an unskilled person coming onto the mats. They don't know their own strength, and sometimes you can get hurt. But anyway, one of the individuals, brand new, I believe out of the Marine Corps program, just a pure athlete. The second guy, completely different circumstance. The second guy is essentially, if y'all remember like the Street Fighter video games, it's like Zangief walked in the front door and wanted to take a class. And I remember standing in line waiting for class to start. And I'm standing next to my buddy Daniel, and like, I'm not rolling with that guy. He had to have been 6'3", 270 pounds, and just pure muscle. I think the guy might have pulled tractors in the off season. So told my buddy Daniel that, hey man, I ain't rolling with that guy. About 45 minutes later, I ended up rolling with him. And the story that goes with this 6'3", 270 pound monster and then this brand new Marine that's got some experience, they tried to go 100% all out, trying to either submit me or get me in a bad position. And what I can tell y'all this, and this is when I finally realized that jiu-jitsu was legit, I was able to control and basically shut down anything that those two individuals tried. One of them was extremely stronger and bigger than I was. The other one had a lot more aggression and was probably a better athlete than I was. But because of the techniques, but because of understanding body mechanics, I was able to neutralize anything that they threw at me. And so it was at that point, both of those times when I stepped up off the mat, I was thinking to myself, wow, both of those times, those individuals were physically superior than I was, but I was able to use my skill to keep them from submitting me, getting me in a bad position, things like that. I don't think I really submitted any of those people, but I can tell you I actively controlled them and I prevented them from getting position on me. And so it was that time when I realized that, yep, jiu-jitsu was legit. And I encourage anybody who is interested in trying to try it out, please go do so. Most gyms will give you at least one free class. And if they do so, please take advantage of it. Some gyms might give you an entire week. So if you are looking for a place to train, find several places within your geographic area and go to those places. You're going to get at least one free class. If you don't get a free class, don't even try it out. And then you're going to find that each gym has its own personality, has its own vibe. And so from there, you can determine what works best for you. But I cannot recommend a better martial arts or a better program for self-defense. It works, guys. It really, really works. And that's kind of what UFC 1 was back in '93, Royce Gracie. UFC now, MMA fighting now is essentially best athlete versus best athlete. But what UFC 1, 2, and 3 showed us was what jiu-jitsu can do to other fighting styles in its pure form, right? So anyway, I've had my firsthand experiences, and I've also got some experience with Krav and some other stuff, and I'm going to tell you guys, jiu-jitsu is the way to go. Let me know in the description box if you are currently training jiu-jitsu. I know we're a small community, want to support each other. If you're looking to start training, let me know. I want to help y'all any way that I can. If you're looking for a specific gym in the Houston area or in the Dallas area, I can probably help you out there. But nonetheless, guys, go train, be safe, be smart, be skilled. We'll catch you on the next video.